There are thousands of AI tools fighting for your attention right now, but most of them are digital noise. They look impressive in demos. They do nothing for your bank account. I've tested over 60 of them in the past 18 months, and I've narrowed it down to a precise stack of tools that actually builds wealth while you sleep. Most of it costs you nothing, and by the end of this, you'll have the exact setup I use to generate income and cut expenses on autopilot. Let's start with the brutal truth. Most people who try to use AI for their finances make the same mistake. They grab every shiny new tool they see. They end up with 12 browser tabs open, 3 subscriptions they forgot about, and $0 more in their account. The problem isn't effort. The problem is having no system. A stack is different from a collection. Every tool in a real stack feeds the next one. Together, they create a loop that compounds over time. That's what we're building today. The stack has 4 layers: income generation, expense intelligence, investment automation, and wealth protection. Let's go layer by layer. Layer 1 is income generation. This is where most people sleep on AI the hardest, and it's the layer with the highest upside. The anchor tool here is ChatGPT, not for writing generic blog posts. That era is over. The real play is using it for high-value service arbitrage. Here's what that means. There are small business owners in your city right now paying $800 to $2,500 per month for basic marketing content. Emails, social captions, product descriptions, ad copy. They don't have time to write it. You can produce that entire content package in under 2 hours using a well-prompted ChatGPT workflow. Land 2 clients at $1,000 each per month. That's $24,000 per year from a free tool. The key is the prompt engineering. Vague prompts get vague results. Specific prompts get money. Instead of saying, write me an email for a bakery, you say, write a 200-word promotional email for a family-owned bakery in Austin, targeting repeat customers, focusing on a limited seasonal item with a casual, friendly tone and a single clear call to action. The output difference is night and day, and your client thinks you spent 8 hours on it. Pair ChatGPT with a free tool called Canva AI. Canva now has built-in AI generation for graphics, presentations, and social content. So your $1,000 per month content package now includes polished visuals too. You just increased your perceived value by 40% without adding significant work time. The second income tool in this layer is something most people completely overlook. It's a YouTube channel, specifically a faceless educational channel in a niche like personal finance, AI tools, or productivity. The barrier to entry has never been lower. You can script a video with ChatGPT, generate voiceover with ElevenLabs for about $5 per month, source royalty-free footage from Pexels, and edit with CapCut for free. But here's where the real leverage comes in. When you start growing that channel, you need to optimize your videos to actually get found. That's where TubeBuddy becomes essential. It's the tool I use personally to research keywords, score my titles, and understand exactly what the YouTube algorithm wants before I even hit upload. Their Keyword Explorer shows you search volume, competition scores, and related terms all in one place. I used it to find a keyword with over 8,000 monthly searches and only medium competition. That single video now drives passive ad revenue and affiliate commissions every month. TubeBuddy has a free plan to start, and their paid plans start at around $4.99 per month. For a channel monetized with even one affiliate product, that pays for itself in hours. Go to the link in the description to check it out. Now, let's move to layer 2, expense intelligence. This is the unsexy layer, but it may be the fastest way to find money you didn't know you had. The tool here is called Copilot Money. It's an AI-powered budgeting app that costs $13 per month. It connects to your bank accounts and credit cards, then uses machine learning to automatically categorize every transaction. But here's the part that matters. It learns your patterns. Within 30 days, it starts showing you where your spending is drifting upward without you noticing. The average user finds $200 to $400 per month in spending they didn't realize was happening. That's $2,400 to $4,800 per year. Found money, not earned, found. If you want a free alternative, use Monarch Money's free tier, or even just run your last 3 months of statements through ChatGPT. export your transactions as a CSV, upload the file, and ask it to categorize everything and flag any subscriptions or recurring charges over $10 per month. You'll be surprised what it finds. Most people are carrying 4 to 6 subscriptions they forgot about entirely. Layer 3 is investment automation. And this is where things get genuinely powerful. Stop here for a second, because what I'm about to tell you contradicts almost everything the finance influencer world pushes. The best AI investment tool available to regular people right now is not a stock-picking bot. It's not a crypto signal app. Those things have a documented failure rate over 80% when studied over 3-year periods. The real AI investment edge is in behavioral automation, removing you from the equation. The tool is M1 Finance combined with its AI-powered rebalancing feature. You build a portfolio of low-cost index ETFs. You set your target allocations. The AI automatically rebalances every time you deposit new money without triggering taxable events. This is called fractional share rebalancing, and it means your portfolio stays precisely aligned to your risk tolerance without you touching it. The research on this is clear. Investors who automate contributions and remove manual decision-making outperform active self-managers by an average of 1.5 to 2.3% annually over 10-year periods. On a $50,000 portfolio, that gap compounds to over $18,000 extra in a decade. Not because the AI picks better stocks, because it removes your emotional interference. Pair this with a free AI tool called Composer if you want slightly more advanced portfolio rules. Composer lets you write plain English logic for your portfolio. Something like, if the S&P 500 drops more than 5% in 30 days, shift 20% of my allocation to short-term treasuries. No coding required. It executes automatically. Layer 4 is wealth protection. This is the layer people build last, and it's a mistake. The tool is a combination of 2 things. First, use ChatGPT to audit your insurance coverage once per year. Paste in your current policy details and ask it to identify gaps, redundancies, and whether your coverage amounts match your current net worth. Most people are carrying coverage that made sense 5 years ago when they had half the assets they have now. Second, use a free tool called Copilot, or simply a well-structured Google Sheet powered by GPT integration to track your net worth monthly, not weekly, not daily, monthly. Checking too frequently causes panic-driven decisions. Monthly tracking gives you the trend data that actually matters. Set a net worth growth target of at least 8 to 10% annually. That's the benchmark that keeps you on pace for financial freedom within 15 to 20 years at most income levels. Now, let's talk about how the whole stack works together, because this is where it becomes a machine rather than a list of tools. Your income layer generates cash. ChatGPT and Canva AI help you earn $1,000 to $3,000 in service income monthly. Your YouTube channel, optimized with TubeBuddy, builds a passive stream that compounds over time. Your expense intelligence layer finds another $200 to $400 every month by eliminating waste. That's $1,200 to $3,400 per month in real new cash flow. You route that automatically into M1 Finance. The AI rebalances it. You check your net worth tracker once a month. You adjust when needed. That's it. The people who actually reach financial freedom don't work harder than you. They build systems that work when they're not looking. AI is the first technology in history that makes those systems accessible to anyone with an internet connection and 90 minutes to set everything up properly. Start with one layer today. Just one. Pick the income layer or the expense layer. Get it running before you move to the next. A working tool beats a perfect plan you haven't started yet. Subscribe to this channel because every week we publish one practical AI money strategy you can implement immediately. No theory, no hype, just the exact moves that build real wealth on autopilot.